Well, hello and welcome back. So today we're taking a look at, well, an interesting replay. This is a replay I want to showcase situational awareness and how to really understand the strengths and weaknesses of a tank you're playing in a battle. Now I'm here in the Leopard, and then there's my buddy Loki in the ELC. Now, we're here on Live Oaks, and both teams are decently matched up. I think overall the enemy team has a slight statistical advantage, but I personally really don't care all that much. Now, I was only playing the Leopard. This was on that ×5 weekend a few weeks ago. And I just wanted to get the VK2801 since it has that 10 degrees of gun depression buff. And the Leo's not bad. It's not my flavor, but you can have some pretty fun games in it. This little 30 mil is excellent. It's actually quite a good gun. It's one of my favorites. That's why I love the Lux so much. But anyways, I only really have on this tank camouflage net and vents, and that's about it. My crew was only at like 80-90%, as I don't really care about the German light line that much. But anyways, if you're looking at the team composition, we have no one going this way. The entire team, we're all going to be focused here. So, yeah, I think you guys already kind of see where this is going to go. That's a heavy-ass tree. But, they got a few guys in the city. And this game does not turn out the way you guys are going to think. I thought it was quite amusing. I wish I was recording this one live, but, you know, I'm sort of getting into the habit. Oh, by the way, something to keep in mind, everyone, is I do live streams with Marshall every Tuesday, and I might be throwing in Thursday in the mix also. So you guys can see on my channel, we do have those live streams up. We've had some pretty damn funny moments. But anyways, so we're down 2-0. And they have a little bit of an HP pool advantage right now, by about 1,000, but that can swing either way in a Tier 6 match. Notice how we have a few guys going city. Some tanks that really shouldn't be going city, cough cough, M43. A few guys back here, and we got a TOG too. That's going for a swim. One of the only tanks that we have that can shut down a KV-2 or KV-85, and he's taking a swim. And he has terrible camo. And also, we have a T-28 rushing their base. This match is all kinds of weird. So I'm like, okay, I will skirt. My plan was skirt around here. I spot the T-50. I'm like, oh boy. Free damage. There we go. A free 178. I'm spotted. But he probably ain't going to hit me because he has no idea what he's doing, I don't think. And now we notice Panzer Souffle down there, T-150 up there, and we got both the RDs are spotted. I was kind of looking at shots for the Panzer Souffle, but the big problem with the 30 mil is the rounds don't really go anywhere after 400 meters. Just kind of a real big problem. So, and the TOG dies. Because he was an idiot. Now I see the Birch gun up here. I kind of stop. And just kind of derp him and say, now, I'm traveling along, and then KV-2, and the KV-2 is looking right at me. This is not the scene you want to see in a Leopard. So I remember in chat I was like, oh my god, no, please, no. I was freaking out. He pulls back behind the railway. I'm thinking, okay, now's my time to get the hell out of here. He has to wait a few seconds to aim. He's still aiming at me. He's still looking at me. I hit a tree. Stupid. I hit by the Centennial. Oh, God. I think I'm out of danger. There's an ELC over there. That's the kind of tank I can take out easily. He takes out a T-28. Now, while all this has happened, it's 7-7. HP pools are pretty even. They don't have any artillery. We have a piece of artillery. We don't have any top-tier heavies. They have 2. And a tank destroyer. We have an arty and a medium. Typically, that would automatically mean we would lose. But you will see how this turns out. There's an ELC. I really want to kill him. But then, the KV-2 buddy, he's not looking at me. However, I don't want him to look at me. The ELC realizes I'm here. I put a few shots into him, and then I realize, oh my god, I am screwed. I take a hit from him. Now, this is a really bad spot to be in. I know he has a long as hell reload. So what I do, put the building in between he and now I notice there's a KV-1S down there, and there's the KV-2. He's over 400 meters away. I can't hit him. And Loki has joined us over here. Now, this is kind of the fun part. So, I see there's a KV-2 down there, and I realize, oh boy, no. And Loki is going to go have a little bit of fun by hiding in the building. So I back off as I'm kind of laughing. Loki's ranting and raving about hiding in the building. I'm going to back off, because most of the tanks, I don't think most people know the ELC can fit in there. It's a really, really a troll spot to mess with people. You can keep people proxy spotted. They can't really hurt you. Artie can't hurt you. They have to physically get into a spot where you can shoot back for them to shoot you. So now it's 10-9. We've won the city, and we sort of have control down here. So we know their entirety of their team is focused within here, which is good and bad. Good, because we know where they are and we can maneuver. Bad, because they're all one spot and they can focus fire. However, if you remember, when I was running away, when I was over here, I was shot at from this direction. Somewhere over there, or even somewhere down in here. Keep that in mind. Now, as the Leopard's kind of play style, I can do really well against an ELC, or even equivalent tier heavies, but mediums are kind of where this thing falls flat, simply because you only have 440 HP, which means you can only take a couple hits, and generally it takes a couple mags to kill something. Looking at first person again, I decided to go for the reload for the premium. About 15-second reload. Loki's kind of playing the dangerous game, he's just kind of hanging out waiting. I'm kind of hanging out and waiting. This KV-1S is on full health, and I can't necessarily reliably pen him. So here we go. I'm going to pull forward. I see him. And what a heartbreak. These premium rounds have 110 pen, and I believe he only has 75 bills of front armor, so nothing hit anything. Now, ELC is spotted. He fired at Loki. He missed. Now, this is going to be the interesting part, because we're down that T-34-85. KV-1S is over there. ELC is right there. I am really worried about the ELC. And I'm really worried about KV-1S now. I'm going to fire at the KV-1S. That's a hell of a risk for me doing that move. I'm really being risky here. Loki is having fun keeping this guy proxy spotted. And they can't do anything about Loki. Now, SU-100 is going down south to engage our Stritzvon. Our M42. I get tracked by the ELC. I immediately repair it, and I'm kind of like, oh my god. He's reloading. Now, watch these series of shots. That last one that bounced, he's still alive. It's because the last round bounced on him. And I'm on the reload, and the ELC should know this. But he's an idiot, and Loki's putting shots in the KV-1S. KV-1S is kind of wondering what the hell. Loki takes a hit. I'm trying to get shots at him. And ELC did not push me. And I'm just going to set the KV-1S on fire. And he's not doing too hot. He's kind of back. Now, Loki dies. I'm figuring, okay. Oh, I take an HE hit. If he had loaded AP or anything else, he had any other gun, I would have died. This is all luck at this point. And notice, the KV-1S is a one-hit. The ELC, though, is now dead from artillery. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, he's using the derp. I can get my tracks up before he reloads, just. And run the hell away. So I know I can outmaneuver that KV-1S. We're down by 300 HP on their team. And I only have 6 rounds left of the premium. And the KV-2 is coming this way. Oh boy. My thought is I have to get out of here. I have to find a way to get the hell out of here or do something about that KV-1S. Because there's no way. KV-2 kills our M43. Oh boy. Now it's 11-12. Not the way I wanted this to go. I'm sitting here thinking, well, shit. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm going to back up. And I'm amazed I wasn't spotted. KV-1S spots me. I say, you know what? Come around the corner. Thank you. KV-2 misses me. Now, by the way, that would have been the game ending right there. But he missed the shot, and so I can run away. The little kid. Little scared kid I feel like right about now. Running away from that KV-2. Now, towards the south, our M42 is still battling the SU-100, which is an interesting battle going on down there. KV-2 still looking at me. I'm kind of freaking out. Now, if you notice, I put the building in between his line of shot fire and me. And oh my god, the Centennial, he's spotted, and he's on full health. And I'm a one-shot. Oh boy. So what I'm going to do is this. I noticed he turned this way. Meaning, odds are, I think he's going to go up and around. So my thought is, I will hang out right here, and there's a little spot. So basically, I'm going to move up to right around there, and you guys will see how this works. I'm going to move around, I'm going to keep myself away from him. Spotted him again. He's not really paying attention. So I say, okay, if he's not looking at me, and the Artie's close by, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, okay, he's right there. I'm going to wait. He's looking at me. He misses his shot. I'm backing off. I know I can outmaneuver him. This thing goes 22 in reverse, so it's fast enough. Artie shoots him. I'm waiting for him to point his gun the other. Artie's going to ramp, and Artie rams him. Okay. So Artie just kind of saved my bacon there. Now, the M42 is still battling the SU-100. Which I'm kind of amazed about. I'm still impressed. And he kills the SU-100. Oh my god, what an upset. As soon as I see that, I'm like, okay, now I have a shot. I have a chance. There is hope. It's the two of us versus the KV-2. And by the way, I have to give a lot of kudos to the M42. He ended up having right around my damage, if not a little bit more, or a little bit less. He did a fantastic job. So bravo to next gen. What my thought is, I want to get spots on the KV-2 because he's pretty blind. I don't exactly have the best view range in this either, but okay, KV-2 spotted. That gives the Stritzvong. He's on 35 health, 8%. Oh man. So I'm kind of looking at the KV-2. Oh, he fired. I got 20 seconds to get in there and do something. And I'm a little bit of a ways away. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to put the building between he and myself. I'm trying to keep moving this way now is where I know I can assault him. Get behind here. Stay low. Now, unfortunately, with a bad crew, I know he's going to spot me right around here. If I had a crew with full camo and a few other things, then I might have had a chance to get here unspotted, but I'm 99% sure he spotted me here. But you notice, he's not paying attention to me at all. Like, at all. And that's when I see the opportunity. Stritzvong hits him again. Wait for the shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the game. Now, one of the reasons I want to showcase this replay is because the Leopard really doesn't receive much love lately. I don't really see many replays done of it. No one's really talking about it. And to be honest with you, it's a fun little tank. You can have a grand old time. This replay was kind of a combination between sheer luck, because the KV-2 missed, and the KV-1S did not pen my side armor with the HE, which was ridiculously lucky. But sometimes, in this game, you need a little bit of luck to do quite well. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed this tank when I played it. Yet it's not really my style, per se, but I like having this powerful and kind of reliable of a gun, usually. The APCR, because of the normalization, I bounced off that KV-1S, and I was kind of hoping I would at least pen that flat spot, but that's the issue with the gun. If you don't aim between the shots, you'll miss. But if you noticed, when I ended up setting the KV-1S on fire, I fired in quick little bursts, not just flat out full auto. So that's kind of the way to run it. But anyways, I thought this was a fun little replay. Kind of kept you guessing, and there were a few spots where I thought I was going to be absolutely annihilated. But that ended up not being the case. So let me know what you think down below. Do you like this tank? Do you hate this tank? And also, feel free to open up discussions for all the new light tank changes, the new light tank lines coming in the next few months. That's going to be very interesting. It's going to change up the game a lot. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I shall catch you next time.